We all know that goal-oriented people are more successful, happier, and more productive. But setting and keeping goals is a skill. And like any skill, there's a right way to do it. One thing you might find helpful is separating your goals into behavior-based and outcome-based models. And I've been working on some activity around behavior-based goals, and there are a few differences between the two, and knowing which is which can be important. So with regards to behavior-based goals, they are typically changes that you make to how you act, okay? So for instance, handling stress better, being nicer to others, and spending less time procrastinating are all examples of behavior-based goals. And they focus on how you personally feel and behave rather than just looking purely at the outcome of your actions, which we do with outcome-based goals. Behavior-based goals play into outcome-based goals, but they aren't the same. So when you change how you think and feel, often you'll notice a change in the results, but that's not the focus. It's just a pleasant side effect. So in order to make behavior-based goals, you'll need to reflect on how you feel when you're completing a certain task. Do you get snappy, if you like, with your colleagues or your co-workers in the mornings? Or do you feel tired when you're trying to meet a deadline? Focusing on the way that you feel when you aren't performing well, then making a concrete or considered effort to change can help you make more pleasant and productive decisions. Now, with regards to outcome-based goals, they are changes you make to your performance, which is where I generally focus with clients. So, for example, answering your emails faster, reducing the amount of errors that you make, and getting projects done in time, they're all outcome-based goals, and they focus on the outcome of your actions rather than how you feel about performing those tasks in the first place. So outcome-based goals tend to be easier to quantify. You can count the number of emails you respond to before lunch, and you can keep track of the amount of time that you spend on a certain project or a task. For this reason, most people focus on making outcome-based goals. I mean, after all, your progress is much, much simpler to quantify, isn't it? So let's think about how you can make them work together. The real key to this kind of success is melding or merging the behavior-based goals with the outcome-based goals. So sometimes you can get to the root of a problem by changing your behavior and then watch as your outcomes change. Sometimes it's hard to separate the two, and that's absolutely fine. The only thing I'd say to you is just don't lose sight of the fact that your performance is a mix of both. Having the right mindset is just as important as working hard if you want to succeed. Thank you.